afternoon and welcome to the Humidor Report. Justin here. Sorry we missed you guys last week. In the midst of all the Thanksgiving craziness, we weren't able to get a video shot, but we hope you all had a wonderful, safe, and very happy Thanksgiving, and hope you're getting excited about moving into the rest of the holiday season. So now, if you're already starting your shopping, or if you're just looking for some new stuff for you, even though we missed a week, we're at least coming back with something new. Now, the blend itself is not exactly new, but it's not old, and it is new to us. If you're familiar with Crowned Heads, these are the guys that have brought you Headley Grange and Four Kicks and La Coalition when they teamed up with Drew Estate, a number of other brands. Well, Crowned Heads, if you don't know, is owned by John Huber. John Huber was the former head of marketing for CAO before CAO was sold to General Cigar, a number of years ago now. Well, he's still actually inhabiting the old CAO headquarters in Nashville, where the offices of Crowned Heads are located. And Crowned Heads so far has used primarily two factories to make their product. That's going to be Don Pepin's My Father factory, and that's Ernesto Perez Carrillo's factory in the Dominican Republic. Now, starting in 2018, they started working with a new factory, and that is Tabacalera Picardo. They are the company or the factory behind Ace Prime cigars, if you're familiar with those. But the first product from Crowned Heads that was made at Picardo was Juarez. Juarez was released, I believe, in 2018, so it's been out there for a couple of years now. Well, this is the second effort between John Huber and the guys at Tabacalera Picardo, and it is called Mil Dias. Now, if you are a Spanish speaker, you know that Mil Dias stands for 1,000 days. And that is how long it took to bring this product to life. Back in 2017, the co-owners of Ace Prime and Tabacalera Picardo, that would be Iradio Picardo and Luciano Mireles. If you've heard of Luciano the Dreamer, that's that guy. Well, they brought some samples to John Huber for him to try. He liked it, and it began a process that took 3 years before it came to fruition. So the name 1,000 Days, Mil Dias, comes from how long it took the three of them to work on this project and actually bring it to market. So Mil Dias first hit the market in September of last year. And within a month, 2 months maybe, they had already announced their first limited edition. There are four regular edition sizes, two of which I have right here. We have the Sublimes and we have the Edmundo. I know there's also a Corona Gorda and one other that I can't recall that size now. But for sure, the Sublime and the Edmundos, we have both of these here. They came out with yet another limited release. That one was called the Escogitos, I believe. That came out earlier. That one came out earlier this year. That was springish May, something like that, I believe is when that happened. Well, now there is another limited edition Mil Dias, and that is this one we have sitting here in the middle. This one is called the Magicos. Magicos is limited to 3,500 12-count boxes, as you see here. The name Magicos is taken from a Cuban Vitola, actually the Cuban Cohiba Magico specifically, which that Magico size, it's basically a petite Robusto. It's a 4.5 by 52 Robusto, so a little fatter but a little shorter than your typical Robusto. Again, there are only 3,500 boxes of this particular size made, whereas these two, along with the other two regular production sizes, are, again, regular production. Breakdown on this cigar, we have an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, we have a Nicaraguan binder, and the fillers are Costa Rican, Nicaraguan, and Peruvian. So again, this is a relatively new collaboration. Picardo, you haven't heard a ton about that factory yet. The Luciano the Dreamer cigars have gotten a little bit of renown, a little bit of noise about those. And Ace Prime is still one of those brands that is kind of on the rise. But Huber was happy with what they did, and that is why this thing has come to fruition. Again, we got three of the sizes here now. This one here in the middle, we only got 2 boxes. So the two that you see here, one open and one sealed, is all we have of the 3,500. Whether we will see any more of those or not, I do not know. But if you're curious and want to get your hands on that limited edition size, this is all we got, so they probably won't be here for very long. So that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode of the Humidor Report. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see everything that's new, hip, and happening here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas before everybody else. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications, and if you even forget to do that, just remember that every Wednesday at 3 p.m., every Wednesday if all things go right, that we will be right back here on YouTube and sharing it on Facebook so you guys can see what is going on here at Cigar Club Southeast Texas. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you back here next week. And until then, I'm Justin, and we'll see you at the club.